I've not seen so many trees down as I have in the last 24 hours. Around 4 trees I've counted so far. But, you know, lots of people talking about this right across the capital, southwest of England, flooding as well. And we're only a couple of days into 2024 and our first named storm. So how much longer will this go on for?
Yeah. Well, there's an amber weather alert out, whatever that means, while several rail companies warn people not to travel. We're looking at winds 100 miles an hour. That's what you're looking at there. And they've caused those big waves. They've caused scaffolding, blown off buildings as well. As Isabel said, trees blocking roads, power outages in some parts of the country as well. Not a good picture.
Yes, and unfortunately, not looking much brighter today. The lasting effects of that storm are sort of prolonging lots of travel disruption. And we are asking you this morning, please send us your pictures. Have you had fences down, tiles down, whatever, trampolines, or indeed trees down, or worse? Let us know your stories and send those into gbviews@gbnews.com.
Nathan Rao, let's go to him, weather journalist on this one. And right, so out of 10, how bad's this one going to be, Nathan?
This one was pretty bad. I mean, you know, as you were just saying, it's another day, another named storm. This was the 8th named storm of the storm season, Storm Henk. And this one packed quite a punch. There were gusts of 94 miles per hour in the Isle of Wight, 81 miles per hour in Exeter, and across London, there were gusts of up to 70 miles per hour. Now, this storm crept up to us pretty quickly. The Met Office only named this storm within a matter of an hour or so before it actually hit. And then it swept across the south of the country yesterday, causing quite a lot of damage. As you mentioned, the rail companies are warning there are going to be disruptions this morning, and that is because of some of the trains are in the wrong place from yesterday. That is a quote from the rail networks. Because of the disruption yesterday, the trains weren't able to get back to where they should be to start off today. So there are going to be disruptions, and there are hundreds of flood alerts and flood warnings out from the Environment Agency right across the country in the aftermath of Storm Henk. So, yeah, we are only a couple of days into 2024, and once again, we are talking about storms and disruption and flooding and everything that goes with it.
Well, also, Nathan, there were those average temperatures that were released yesterday for all around the country, making last summer the warmest ever on record. Are these two things in any way connected?
I can't actually hear you, Eamon, so I'm going to. I'm just going to carry on as was. As we said, this was the 8th named storm of the season, and looking forward into this week, it looks like it's going to settle down a bit. It is going to be unsettled right up into the weekend, with more unsettled weather, more wind and rain coming. We don't know whether there's another named storm coming. The next named storm would be Aisha. There's nothing in the forecast to say that it's going to come yet, but we are looking at more unsettled weather to come right up to the weekend. And then, thankfully, it looks like it's going to calm down but turn colder. So a lot of weather going on. If you're out and about today with the aftermath of Storm Henk, do take advice of the advisories. Do take advice from the travel companies that are warning people to check timetables, to check time travel, because there is going to be a lot of disruption, certainly flooding. And as I mentioned, a lot of flood warnings, flood alerts. There's a danger to life alert out in Northamptonshire around the River Nene. That's one to look out for as well. So, yeah, a lot of weather in the news today, and a lot of weather to come.
OK, Nathan, thanks very much indeed.